In this video, I am attempting a solo lake survival challenge by living on a john boat for the next 24 hours. I will only be eating what I catch with a line or gig with a spear. Let's go, guys. It's gonna be a fun one. For the next 24 hours, this is home. So I've had this idea for a while and we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna fish, we're gonna run trot lines, and we're gonna live on this boat for the next 24 hours. Oh. I just about forgot. You can't forget our secret weapon. The frog gig. We're gonna gig some frogs tonight too. And the only thing we're gonna eat on this trip is what we catch or gig. Gonna be a catching gig. I brought the same breading and stuff that we did the last 3-day island survival video on. So maybe we'll get to try some frog legs in the pan. But yeah, we got it ready to roll. Let's get to the lake. You can see the sun starting to pop out up there. It's gonna be a good day. See you, Slim. See you, buddy. See you, buddy. We made it. Just kidding. We gotta make a quick stop. So yesterday, I put some minnow traps down here. And we got some minnows and a big crawdad. So we're gonna take some live bait with us. First, I need to lower this down in there and get some water in it. All right, come on. Oh. There's our minnow. Get it in the bucket so they don't die on me. Gotcha. We got our bait right here at the house. Let's get on the road. Let me stop and fuel up real quick. Gotta make sure the boat doesn't run out of gas on us. All right, now we should be good to go. Can't be running out of gas out there. So we've ran into an issue. There's something going on up here. I'd assume it's a wreck, but I don't know that for sure. The power company's here. If it is a wreck, I hope everybody's okay that's involved. I don't see any cars, which is weird. All right, we're starting to move. Well, the good news is it wasn't a wreck. I have no idea what it was, but we sat there for 30 minutes. Well, maybe it was. Maybe it was. So something new on the boat, I added this tiller extension handle there. That way I don't have to reach back as far. I think I'm gonna like that. I haven't used it yet though. We got everything out of here, looks like it. Just about forgot my sunglasses. Let's back it down the ramp and put it in the water. Look at all those geese. Ooh, just about made a tragic mistake. I didn't put the plug in the boat. That would have been a rough start. There we go. So this is going to be our home for the next 24 hours. Let's get our bait some fresh water. Keep them alive. All right, guys, we're out here. Kind of gives me the island video vibe. I feel like I'm heading towards the island, but in this video, we're staying on the boat the whole time for the next 24 hours. And like I said, we're only eating what we catch. On the menu for this trip is, well, that wasn't smart, fish and frogs. If it don't start with an F, we ain't eating it. I got it. I literally just did it. That's something I gotta get used to. I keep unplugging it. I gotta get this organized though. It's just kind of everywhere. We're gonna sleep right here tonight in this longer section. We'll move everything up there to the deck just so we got more room. So this evening, I'm expecting to find the frogs in something like this. Up along these banks, in cattails. This is perfect. As we go further out, we're gonna get on the main lake, but like these little sections, and then even back further up towards the boat ramp there, I'm expecting to find some frogs. No guarantee though. Well, let's start to fish. Just gonna try to catch some bluegill real quick. We'll take the bluegill. We're gonna sacrifice some because it's early. I mean, I would love to have some lunch and dinner, but I need to get this trot line out as soon as possible. So we're gonna try to catch some bluegill real quick here and then get the trot line out and catch some catfish. There's a bluegill. There we go. There we go. Check that out. We got a bluegill. Little guy. You could eat him though. He's a healthy one. We're gonna throw him in the live well and use him for catfish bait. Need to get some water in there. Alrighty. On the board. I saw a bunch more over there. They're hanging around this rock on this little point over here. There we go. There he is. Oh, we even got a little drag pull on that one. What'd I tell y'all? Here we go. That's perfect catfish bait. No! Oh my gosh. No. No. He flopped out. You can see where he hit. You can see that wet spot right there. He hit right there and flopped back in. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Let's get him in there immediately. Okay, we got two. I should be able to catch another one quick. This spot's on fire. There's another one. Number 3. There he is. There he is. Hee-hee. Number 4. There we go. Number 5. Okay. Oh, no. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Stop. Stop. Unbelievable. There's number 5. Throw him in the live well real quick. Okay, so here's the plan. Now I'm going to take the bluegill that are in the live well, cut them up, and use them for bait, and then get the trot line deployed. All right, now we've got 21 pieces of bluegill, and we're gonna get the trot line out of there, get all the bluegill hooked up, and then tonight for dinner, we're gonna have some catfish. This is gonna be our trot line, 100 foot of it, and 20 3/0 circle hooks. Now, I figured the circle hooks that came with this were pretty cheap, so I picked up a little bit better quality. Okay, we got it all rigged up now. There's the bluegill. We're gonna go back in there somewhere and find a spot to set it up. Off to a good start. We hammered the bluegill. So when I was rigging up the trot line, of course it was really, really quiet and I could hear some bullfrogs in here. We would definitely be back in this cove. All right, so I'm thinking there's like a little bit of a point that comes out here with some rock, and then you got some grass along the bank here. I'm thinking I can run it off of this point and either run it down to here somewhere or run it the opposite way. I'm gonna get up here and check it out. Yeah, let's see if we can find a big healthy limb. Oh yeah, that'll work right there. I'm gonna lift up this trolling motor, that way it doesn't get beat to death. All right, let's grab this. So I just tied it off to that limb right there. Gonna run it down. All right, we got it stretched all the way out. That is sweet. So now I'm just gonna take it and run it over there. All right, we got it all baited up. Look at all those pieces of bluegill. Real quick, we're gonna run back to that one though. I gotta get a name tag on it. Before noon, we got the trot line out. We'll go check it before dark. I'm about to die, it is hot. Oh. Gonna hang out here in the shade and cool off. It's 90s all week. That's why I was like, I'm not running the dogs this week. It's too hot. The heat is killing me. I'm gonna go for a quick dip while I wear swimming trunks. And I know I'm gonna get in the water when it comes to frog gigging tonight. It is hot out here today and the water feels great. So what I'm thinking for this evening is, so we'll spot a frog on the bank. I just can't stay quiet enough on that boat. I don't think. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I mean, we'll try it. But where I've got to run the trolling motor and stuff, I could just see it turn into a nightmare. So what I'm gonna do is get off the boat and kind of drag it behind me whenever we see a frog. Then I can come up here with the spear, you know, give it like one of those, give it a Rambo where I'm coming through the water. Bang! All right, that's enough swimming for now. I'm cooled off. That's the best part of being on the water. You can get in the shade and cool off and hop in. Well, I guess just because of the heat, the fishing has turned off. It's hot right now. I'm seeing bluegill. They're just not hitting it. I'm gonna go check out the rest of this cove. We're gonna try to find some spots to frog tonight. Like in this grass right here, it gets super shallow. I'm just imagining there's gonna be frogs all in this. Check out that retaining wall. That's pretty cool. We're gonna pull up to the bank right here and just get out of the sun for a minute. Okay, yeah, my watch says it's 95 right now. I think I'm gonna go for another dip again. Being out here in the sun for any amount of time just burns you up. And this paint on this John boat, I'm gonna paint it a different color because in the sun, it gets hot. I fished for the last hour and seen a bunch of bluegill. They want nothing to do with it. And this morning they were just bam, bam, bam. I couldn't keep them off of it. So the gigs we're gonna be using this evening, they're a little DIY. You can see it didn't quite fit this pole. Had to smash it in there and I ran a screw through it. So hopefully that works. The gig I had on here, the prongs were real weak. One of them had broke off. This one's a little bit heavier duty. We're gonna go cruise around, at least see if we can get into something. Well, for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, I just been kind of cruising around, sightseeing. Not much has been going on. I switched things up and went fishing with the live bait. No good. Didn't catch anything. It's just so hot today. So I'm banking on the trot line. I'm banking on the trot line producing. Here we go. We're pulling up on the trot line. I can see both sides are still attached, so that's good. Some big monster didn't rip it in the water. All right, there's one side. There's the other side. If I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking good. I feel like there should be a lot more tension on it. Let's see what we're working with here. So far, nothing. Oh, we got a cleaned hook there. At least we've got all of our bait besides one. And I say that, there's an empty hook. Dang. Whole lot of nothing, guys. Whole lot of nothing. We've got 18 of 20 hooks still baited. As of right now, we don't have dinner. So I'm gonna try to catch some bluegill. We'll get them fried up. And after the sun goes down, the frogging will begin. There we go. All right, that's a healthier one. All right, the bite's on. The bite's on. That's a bigger one there. That's what we're looking for. All right. Got him in the live well. Let's catch 2 more decent ones. We'll get them fried up and the bullfrogging will begin. There we go. Putting up a little fight. Alrighty. There's bluegill for dinner number 2. There we go. That's a good one. Come on now. Sweet. That's the biggest one yet. And number 3. So I haven't mentioned this yet, but I am starving. No. I'm gonna get these bluegill descaled. We'll take the scales off of them, remove their heads, and then cook them whole. So right now I'm just removing the scales. You can see I still got some scales there on the tail, but it takes no time to remove the scales. You see the difference. All right, there's one ready to go. Set it on top of the cooler. I would normally cook this with avocado oil, but the store for some reason only had olive oil. So we're going to do this one simple. No breading. We're just going to drop the oil in there, flip it over a couple times, fry it up real quick. Those are almost ready. Bon appetit. It's looking pretty good. Okay, I can't wait any longer. From what I've learned cooking them this way, you're able to get way more meat than trying to fillet a fish that small and getting tiny little fillets off of it. See, and the rib cage just pulls right out. You can actually eat the tail too. Watch. It may have just grossed you out, but you can eat it. All right, here's the last bite. Oh, that hand sanitizer will light you up. I got a bunch of cuts on my fingers. Let's get all this put away. It's getting pretty dark, and I keep hearing more and more frogs, so let the games begin. See my big heavy duty light here? I'm gonna use it to shine on the bank and look for frogs. Their eyes are gonna glow. So from that point, I'm gonna slip off the boat into the water. I'm gonna swim up to them and then give them a 1-2 Mayweather. And if that doesn't work, I'll hit them with the 3-4 McGregor. You hear that? That's a giant. That's the one we're going after. We're gonna try to start this off with a bang. I think I see one over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's one. There's one right there behind that log. Y'all can't see it. All right, I'm in the water. I thought it was gonna be deeper than this. It's honestly perfect. All right, y'all see the frog? I'm going in. He's gone. He's gone. All right, we're off to a rough start. The boat's floating away. The frog took off on me while I was trying to set this camera up. Where are you at? Ooh, it's getting deep on me. Oh, I'm about to go to the bank. Hold up. I'm swimming. Okay, let's turn around. I just heard the big one right there in that grass. I think I see him. Oh my gosh, what a giant. I got him from the boat. That's what I'm talking about. I got him from the boat. That is a giant. Look at that. Come on now. That dude is a beast. Jeez, that's a big one. That's the one I heard all the way across here. I slipped up here at the boat and just happened to catch him. I didn't even see his eyes. He was halfway under the water on the board with the frogs. I just went ahead and put him in the live well. We're gonna keep moving. I heard one over there, and there doesn't look to be as many weeds. We're gonna go check that one out. Wow, what a shot. He was way back in there. I hear another one here to the left somewhere. All right, let's get him in the live well. We got 2 down. Missed. I can't believe that. All right, on to the next one. Okay, it's 11:30. If I can get one more, I'll be happy with 3. And then we'll check the trot line in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna cook these frogs tonight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm getting pretty tired. I've been up since 5 this morning. There goes a beaver. That's wild. Dude, where are all these frogs at? You can hear them, but they're like out in the middle of this grass. We got him. Money shot too. Literally perfect. Number 3. I did not realize that I was going to be able to do it off the boat. I got him with every single prong. All right, that's 3 in the live well. Well guys, I think that's going to do it for the frog gigging tonight. See what time it is. It is 12:16. Gonna get out here towards the main lake and then probably throw the anchor down and call it a night. I know we're having frog legs in the morning for breakfast. I'm hoping we're gonna have some catfish too. So I just put the anchor in the water. We need to get these gigs out of the way. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna lay a tarp right here because obviously the floor is wet, which I anticipated. I mean, come on now, does that not scream comfort? Uncomfortable sleeping bag. We'll lay it right here. What else we got in here? The Walmart special Ozark Trail $13 sleeping bag. Last but not least, the pillow. All right, guys, there's the bed. This is gonna be home tonight. We got the anchor out in the back. We've got 3 frogs waiting on us in the morning and hopefully some catfish. If I don't have catfish, after the island survival video, which I caught 0 catfish, and on this trip, if I catch 0 catfish, I might have to give up on the catfish. I'm in my sleeping bag. I've had fun today. We caught a pile of bluegill. We got the trot line out. We haven't caught any catfish yet, but that's going to change in the morning. We got 3 frogs. All in all, it's been a great day. I got a lot of sun. I took a nap. We're going to check the trot line in the morning and then cook up whatever we got on the trot line and the frogs. See y'all in the morning. Oh. 6:02. That was the best night of sleep I've got in a long time. I feel really good right now. I'm not kidding either. I feel really good. I had to make myself get up. I was just gonna lay there. I was that comfortable. Listen to all the birds. It's a lot more comfortable than it looks. Let's get everything packed up. We've got a trot line to go check. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Those frog legs are going to taste good this morning. Ooh. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Did the trot line produce? I got a good feeling, guys. Well, I feel like the line should be moving. It's moving. It's moving. Look. We got something. We definitely got something. And that's not a turtle. I don't think a turtle will be moving that quick. Okay, let me get my GoPro on. We got something. Hopefully it's a big monster. See what we got on here. It's heavy. No, why did it let off? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. There's some tension. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Another big turtle. That sucker is like reddish orange too. Oh my goodness. Here I was on cloud 9. When I first moved up here, it shot off like it was a fish. It's definitely not a fish. And that hook is pretty deep, so I got some work to do. Ooh, that's a deep one. Ooh. Okay. Goodbye, turtle. There's the full line. 90% of our bait still on there. That's disappointing. Let's hurry up and get off the bank. If y'all got any tips on how to catch catfish, let me know in the comments. It's not my thing. I've barely catfished. That's all right though, because we're having some fried frog legs this morning. We'll stop the boat out here. So there's the almost finished product. The only other step is throw it in the pan with some oil. Looks pretty good though. Now we sit back and wait. Let the frog legs sizzle. I decided to go no braiding on those as well. Just straight up frog legs and oil. Get a little caffeinated. So if you've never seen frog legs cooked, there you have it. No salt, no pepper, just straight up frog legs and oil. It's a very, very white chicken, of course, chicken looking meat. I'm gonna use some hand sanitizer. I like frog legs way more than squirrel. Like if I wasn't eating it Neanderthal style and like taking it home and really preparing it, it would be that much better. But it's not really, it doesn't have like a fishy or a gamey taste at all. It just tastes really good. And their legs have a ton of meat on them. This is a small one. That's the big boy right there. Now I need to get this mess cleaned up. Look at this boat. It's a disaster. I was so excited this morning to go check that trot line. I just threw everything together. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. The sun is so bright. Well guys, we have completed 24 hours on the John boat. That's not easy to do. All in all, I think this was a successful trip. We did some camping, we did some frog gigging, we did some fishing, we did some trot lines. No complaints there. If you're new here to the channel, go check out some more videos. I did a 3-day island video. You can click right here to watch that. Thank you all for watching this one. I love each and every one of you. Until the next one, the sun's hurt my eyes.